Hello everybody, this is the Mediocre Beast and today I am here to review a very special figure, at least for me. I am reviewing Typhlosion from Jazwares Pokemon Select Trainer Series 4. Now this figure is very special to me because Pokemon Crystal was my first ever Pokemon game that I played, and I chose Cyndaquil as my starter Pokemon. So Typhlosion has been a big part of my childhood, and my inner child is just so happy to have an articulated figure of Typhlosion in his hands. I can't wait to unbox this, but let me quickly show you how the box is before we do. Here on the box, you see this really nice graphic of Typhlosion here with a shiny laminate on top. You see the name of Typhlosion, and the box looks great. It says 8 plus, so it is not for children, of course. On this side, there's nothing important to show you. On this side, on the back, you see the other figures that were released on Series 4. You see Dragapult, you see Samurott, you see Charizard, of course, the most fan favorite Pokemon. You see Jazwares' name and some other stuff. On this side, you see another really nice graphic of Typhlosion with another shiny laminate. And I really like the box designs of these Pokemon Select figures. They look wonderful. But I'm not a mint in box collector. I am here to unbox this, so let's get down to it. Here is Typhlosion outside the packaging. Typhlosion doesn't come with anything except the display stand that these Pokemon Select figures come with. These are default on every one of them, I think. So you get these two arms that you need to attach, and then you get a really nice display piece that you can use. I think it's going to be this side that goes in. Yep. And it is an articulated stand, these hands, so you should be able to use them as you see fit. And Typhlosion has this hole on the back near his spine, so that can be used to get him into some really nice position, like jumping, leaping positions using this stand. So I really appreciate that they add these stands. Now let's take a look at Typhlosion. So he looks great. I could tell from the outside of the box that this is going to be a really good looking figure, and I was not wrong. He looks absolutely amazing. At least in my eyes, he looks really, really good. Now, the issue with this figure is it looks to be highly articulated, but it's not. I'm going to show you momentarily when I show you the articulation. But yeah, that's the issue, is that it looks to be really, really highly articulated, but the articulation points aren't too functional. That's the thing. But otherwise, this figure, it looks absolutely awesome. If you see the face here, the face has this painted on eyes that looks great. The issue with these Pokemon Select figures is that most of them, I think all of them, their eyes are painted on. So that's what I'm worried about, that over time these are going to fade and they won't look good. But that is a common issue across all these figures. You can see that they have even painted inside the mouth. You can see the tongue, you can see the teeth. Those are painted. You can even see the sculpted on nostril here. His cute little ears here. He has this fire effect going on, that blast effect. It is a soft rubber, as you can see here, so you're not going to hurt yourself with these. These are pretty soft, and these are detachable, so you should be able to open them like so, and Typhlosion will be in his standard form without this flame effect erupting from his neck. You can use Typhlosion like this, but I assume nobody's going to do that, right? Typhlosion looks better with these. Let me quickly put this on again. It should be fairly easy to put together. The holes, they should fall into place. Yep. So Typhlosion again has his fire effect near his neck going on, and he looks really good with this. I am going to display the Typhlosion with this effect. And so yeah, there's no other paint details that I should tell you about. It's just this plain dark blue on his back and this yellow color on his front, on his torso, on his face. So there's not a lot of paint detail that I should talk about, but overall I think it looks good and it captures Typhlosion perfectly from the games as far as I can remember. From the games, from the cartoon, Typhlosion is done really well. Now let's take a quick look at his articulation that I was complaining about. So his articulation, he looks to have so many different articulation points here near his neck, but most of these are not functional. Let me quickly show you. So you get the jaw articulation and it just opens up until this. So it's not a lot. It's better than nothing, but it could have been much better, I think. The head articulation, you can rotate the head and you can go up and down, but the motion is pretty limited. Same for the neck piece here, you can rotate pretty well, but the up and down motion is very limited. Same for the second neck piece here with the flame effect. You can rotate them, but you cannot go up and down really. This piece here near that joins with his waist, you can also do some really good rotation here, but you are not able to move it a lot. It's just this range, so it is kind of limited in that sense. The arms have good articulation. You can rotate the arms here near the elbow. You can also rotate, you can bend them. It has pretty good articulation. In fact, the hands, they are also pretty good. You can even rotate the hands individually, I think. Yep, you can rotate the hands and also bend them. So the hand articulation is good. For the legs have minimal articulation, I feel. This motion here, that's all you get. So it is kind of limited. I think it's because of this tail piece here. It's restricting the movement of this leg part. The feet, you can rotate the feet and you can move the toes. So yeah, that's all the articulation there is. So the articulation in the hands is good, but this neck region, it looks to have so much articulation, right? Yeah, like I was expecting it to be able to get into like this kind of poses where he could look up, but it's not possible apparently because of how these joints are formed. So that was a bummer for me. Still, it is a very good figure, I feel. It's just that the articulation is a bit lacking. Just to show you how the display base works, here is Typhlosion on a jumping, leaping action sequence. So you can use this stand here to make it seem like Typhlosion is on the air. And I think you can use this display stand to put some really dynamic poses out of Typhlosion and get some really nice photos. For now, I'm just showing you like a very basic thing here, but I'm sure you'll find creative ways to use these stands. Now, time for some measurements. The Typhlosion figure here stands 5 and 3/4 inches tall. And here is a comparison of the Typhlosion figure standing next to some other Jazwares Pokemon Select Trainer Series figures. I have Raikou, Tyranitar, Mewtwo, and Suicune. And I think these 5 Pokemon, they look pretty much in scale, and I personally think they look really good together. And here is Typhlosion standing next to some other fire Pokemon. I have the legendary beast Entei, and I have the another most famous Pokemon Charizard here. And I think these three, they look really good. The scale works, I think, and all three of them, they look fantastic. Now I have Typhlosion next to some other lines of Pokemon from Jazwares. This Blastoise here is from the Battle Feature figure, and this Venusaur is from the Epic Battle series. Now, Typhlosion is a different scale. This Pokemon Select scale is a different one. So it might, Blastoise and Venusaur, they might seem off scale compared to Typhlosion, but I think we can make it work as long as we don't get a fully articulated Blastoise. I think we can still make do with these. Okay, so we are near the end of the video, and you have just watched the unboxing and review of Jazwares Pokemon Select Trainer Series Typhlosion action figure. Now, this figure, I was very excited to open it up, and I am personally happy with how it looks, but I am not too happy with the articulation because I feel like it's a missed opportunity. Typhlosion could have had a really good articulation that would allow it to go into different action poses, but the only thing that it can do is stand up like this. So that was quite underwhelming experience for me. I expected it to be better. I really love the details, like this fire effect that he has near his neck. It looks really, really good. It's just soft rubber, but the paint and the way it looks really good with that, like uh, blast effect from Typhlosion's neck. This Typhlosion is a volcanic Pokemon, so this big blast coming out from his neck, it looks really good. And the option to remove it and allow Typhlosion to be with a normal look, that I also like. The only way they could have enhanced this figure, I think, is if they improved upon the articulation that it has, and also if they added a smaller fire attachment for times when Typhlosion is not too angry. So these two things would have made this figure very, very highly rated. But because of the lack of these two, I think this figure has become kind of like an average action figure. It could have been so much better, but they have just missed out on the opportunity, and that sucks. Usually, I'm a big fan of the Pokemon Select series, but this one, it was a little bit of a letdown. So I am going to give this 3.5 stars out of 5, and I think I'm giving it a 3.5 stars just because I'm kind of I'm kind of biased towards Typhlosion. It was my first ever Pokemon on my first ever Pokemon game, so maybe that's why I'm just giving it a better score than it deserves. I don't know. What do you think? Do let me know in the comments section if it was a fair score. I would love to hear your thoughts. And yeah, that's about it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you have any feedback for me, do let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. These things really, really help out a new YouTuber like me. And I would really appreciate if you could do any of those. Thank you so much. I will see you next time. Until then, take care.